Salve, tropa do futebol! Esse é o canal Futebol, Notícias e Reações. Carlo Ancelloti chegou ao Brasil e vai ser realmente o técnico da Seleção Brasileira. Eu pergunto a vocês, vocês estão otimistas? Acham que o Brasil vai forte para a próxima Copa? Pois eu aviso a vocês, os gringos estão nos subestimando, colocando muitas seleções à frente do Brasil, mesmo com Carlo Ancelloti. Deixo para vocês o vídeo com os gringos falando do Carlo Ancelloti no Brasil. E lembrando sempre, se você for novo aqui, inscreva-se, venha fazer parte da família Futebol, Notícias, Reações, ative o sino e tamo junto.
Still a lot of steps to take, but as we just heard, O Presidente there, Jose, we know that he will be in charge of choosing this next squad for the World Cup qualifiers against Ecuador and Paraguay here coming up in June. What should this first call-up look like for Ancelotti specifically, who has to get to know a squad, which we know he knows a few of the players there already?
Yeah, he knows Rodrigo, Vini Jr., maybe Casemiro will come back to the Brazilian national team. He was one of the key players when Carlo Ancelloti was manager of Real Madrid in his first term. But Chris, don't worry about the qualifiers. Like, Brazil is going to make it to the next World Cup. With this format, out of 10 teams, 6 go straight and the 7th still has a chance. So Brazil is going to be in the next World Cup. The challenge is going to be what El Presidente was saying. Can they win the 6th title? Like, before Carlo Ancelloti, Brazil was not even a contender to me. You have Spain, France, and of course Argentina. Those were the 3 clear favorites. Now, with a manager of the caliber of Carlo Ancelloti, I think Brazil can have a chance because they have quality, especially in the final third. Rafinha, he can perfectly be one of the nominees for the Ballon d'Or, for the Golden Ball. You got Vini Jr., who is the best right now, or he won the best. And you also have young players, Endrick, and I think Carlo Ancelloti is going to get back the best version of Neymar. So with Carlo Ancelloti, Brazil made the right move. Because let me ask you something. If I ask you, who is the head Brazilian coach that all European teams want right now? None, because that has been the case. Historically, Brazil has had the better players in the world, but never the best managers. So they made the right move. They needed a manager like Carlo Ancelloti.
They've had Brazilian managers. And he's the first one in
their history.
Yeah.
The first
second
official,
one.
The official head coach.
In a
because he was an
century.
interim coach.
Yeah.
So it's the official head coach in in the Brazil history of the national team, and it tells you something. It tells you about the current state of this national team. Dorival Jr. was a journeyman coach. And he got himself to the national team. I believe the Brazilian national team was team number 26, 27. The official number is escaping me, but it shows you how far down they had to go. Well, I think it's also an indictment of not only coaching, but this player pool. Now, they're talking about winning the 6th title. Brazil's not going to win the 6th title with Carlo Ancelloti. For God's sakes, with this player pool, they're not going anywhere. With players like Marcelo, with players, real good players on that team, like a Neymar on their day, with a plethora of ridiculous Brazilian talent. They've not won it since 2002. Dani Alves, there's a long list of actual great players that didn't win this. And now you've got a weaker player field, and you're supposed to win it. I looked at the odds on ESPN Bet. As soon as this was made public, Brazil jumped to second best odds, plus 575. Plus 575. Only Spain were better. They had better odds than France, that you mentioned. They had better odds than Argentina, Germany, England, all these different countries. I asked myself, why? How did this happen? It's not who they think is going to win. It's influenced by the money. This is what Brazil is doing right now. They are selling hope. They are, right now, with Carlo Ancelloti, the best coach in the world. El Presidente said it, right?
Yeah.
Best coach in the world.
Yeah.
Well, debatable. There's still a Pep Guardiola out there. Debatable. There's still a Jurgen Klopp who may have been available. It's debatable, but what they're doing right now is they're giving the people hope. And for the first time in a long time, the people in Brazil are saying, wait a second, he's going to bring Casemiro out? Because the players, those players that Jose mentioned, they'll listen to Casemiro. Oh, you want Neymar to play in the World Cup? Hey, that doesn't sound so bad. And you mentioned Rafinha. You mentioned Endrick, Rodrigo. Yeah, and the final third, those are very good club players. Club players. And the best in the world. Rafinha is a legit Ballon d'Or candidate. He may actually win it. But with Brazil, that's not the same Vinny Jr.
But
with Brazil,
no,
that's not the same Rafinha.
I agree, but that's exactly what he said about Argentina before Lionel Scaloni. So Carlo Ancelotti can be a difference maker for Brazil for all the things that you mentioned.